Hey Rockstars, welcome back to our channel. Last week I asked you guys if you guys wanted to watch us play Minecraft. And while I was doing that, in the background, I had found the website for Minecraft skins and I built one, and it took me 56 minutes to kind of make it look pretty decent. And then I started dabbling a little closer after that because I was like, you know, it's really hard to find something that has like a Minecraft skin, you know? I'm gonna do like a play-by-play so you guys can kind of follow along if you want to do your own Minecraft skin. What I did was just go basically to the same website. There's others and probably somewhere around the way, but this is the one that worked for me. When I put in Minecraft Skin Creator, then this is what comes up. And then I go to minecraftskins.com. And then once you get in there, then you realize that there's like all these options, right? But see, as I'm scrolling down, you can see that there's like different versions and there's all this stuff that people have already created that's super mind-blowing. And like, look at this, like this thing has like hair, and then it gets all super crazy. So what I did was, or at least just to kind of start in the face, I had this one that I picked out that I like, that was by Digested Liver. And so this one, the way that you can do is you can either download the link to get the HTML, you can get the forum part of it, you can do the image link. You can actually edit the skin if you want to. So like you can kind of personalize it, or you can like upload it to Minecraft already because it's perfect for you and you can't possibly find another one better. But if you go to edit skins, which is what I'm showing you here, when you go down, you'll see like, wow, like this one looks so amazing. And that's, you wonder why, right? I'm like moving it around and there's all of these, like you can tell like where the hair has like volume, and like, you know, the boots, and like everything has like the bracelets look like they're coming at you. The boots look like they have like little peekaboo thing, and the jeans. And how do I make something like that? You know, because it just seems like so definitely intricate, right? And so then you realize that there's like an outer layer and the body layer. And I didn't see that the last time. I don't even know what I did the last time, to be honest with you. I gotta go back in the video. But look, like when you actually like separate the outer layer, that's why it looks so Shazam, because like it's got a 3D effect to it. So then this whole thing has been overlaid on top. And as it's overlaid, it gives it that effect. And so you can do it with like the eyelids and like the jeans and all this little cute, pretty stuff. So that's what I'm gonna focus on this one, at least to do the face part of it, because the face part is really hard, right? You wanna get like a good face. So then when you wanna do that, you go back to the main screen and you scroll all the way up, and then you go to editor. So when you go to editor, this is the screen that you'll see. And when you see that screen, you're going to, again, get rid of all the ads, because God, there's just so many ads. Give me just a sec. So you get rid of all the ads, and then you click away the outer layer, see? And then there's the body layer, right? So we're just gonna focus on the body layer. And again, we're just gonna focus on the face. And I'm not really like expert at it. This is very base, because like if you get into the ones that they've made, it's insane. So I just pick a skin color, and you can make yourself like blue, you can make yourself like pink and all that stuff, but I'm just gonna focus on like a basic skin color, right? I'm a little like yellow tone, so I'm gonna use that one, and then I'm gonna fill in the boxes for the face. And remember to flip them around, because if you don't flip them around and this little guy gets to walking when you download your skin, that's why all the little black stuff is showing up. That it didn't look cool. So then you take off all the body stuff, and then you realize, all right, you got the top, you got the bottom, you got all the layers, and everything looks good. So then you fill in the body again. And then I forgot which way was forward, but we'll just say that this part is the front, right? Because even if you put the legs, like I forgot which one the front. Whoops. So I'm gonna do the face. We're just gonna kind of leave those arms. And then I basically just choose a color. So I got my hair color done differently, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is all thanks to Michael at Tony and Guy at the gallery in Houston. So thank you, Michael. I'll see if I can tag his Instagram down below. There's the before and the after, and it was like awful. So as you see, I'm like filling in the bangs. So now I've got like the little thing, and then I fill in right on top because I've got some peekaboo of the blue, and then I'm gonna fill in the back. And I don't get like super elaborate. Like if you see, I'm just gonna do like a big old fill it in. I'm just gonna make it like square. So I'm just filling in the area where I'm gonna need to go. And then we flip them around. Just always remember, like to flip around, you have to actually like move with the little hand fist, right? So then we're doing the up and down, right? And then on the other side as well. And then I'm gonna fill it in, and then I'm gonna go back to the front, and I'm gonna change. See how like she's got all of these like different colors and stuff in her hair? I'm gonna go back and do the, oops, something glitched. I'm gonna go back in and then do, she has it right on the lower part, and just undo that because I totally just messed up right there. So on the lower part, she seems to have some like right here, so that it seems like when you turn and everything, you just have to make sure that you're turning your thing correctly. Cause like right now, see, like I'm getting all confused as to like how I'm going, and then undo that little part because, okay. And so then you have like a little peekaboo of like chin, like see when it was like this, like it'll be like chin stuff, and then it'll look really cool. And then I'm going to choose a different shade of blue because you want to add some highlights and dimension, and so that it gradients. So I'm doing that part of it, and always like see the little wheel, you just want to stay a little close to those colors. So you're gonna see, just I kind of go in like an L shape. So like I'll go one and then one and then one, and then like I'll just move like in L's. So I never veer too far away from it, because you want to stay close to where you're going. And then I noticed a lot that like there's a lot of like streaks. So I'm going to do just a lot of downward stuff when you're moving the hair, just to kind of give it that flowy thing. I fill in some there, and then not too much because you want to keep the differences of the blue, see? And then I go maybe like, I'm going to add some of the purple now because I feel like I'm adding too much blue, and then until I get some in dimension. So then I've got the purple, and then you start filling in the purple. And then I fill in the purple. You have to really like fist to like turn your head because it gets super confusing. So then I'm going to fill in this whole area here, and I'm going to flip and then fill in the back. And then be careful not undoing like the things that you've already done in the front, because it's easy to click, and then you've lost like your little edges, and then there's not wispies. So you're gonna well, what I did was like I'm gonna fill in both of the fronts. See, there we go. I'm just gonna fill it in, because once it's filled in, hold on. Oops, I missed a whole chunk. What I'm gonna do is let me choose a different color, a little lighter, and then we're just gonna streak it down. Let me flip the head. I sometimes want to start doing it without flipping the head, but then I realize that it's just not gonna work. So let me see. Maybe see, because like I've got like some peekaboo stuff. So let me see. It gets a little like, sometimes it gets a little messy, but it's okay. Like it's not gonna be perfect. The top part is kind of hard because you're trying to make it look like it's coming out and then back. See? So, and I'm doing my little peekaboos in the back. But you don't want to oversaturate. Like when you don't oversaturate, you still leave the highlights and the speckles. So let me get a different pink. All right, so let me get like some pinkies, just because I'm gonna consider those like my highlights. And then do that side. And then I put them on top because of course like the light hits the top, and so you want to make it kind of look like it's down. And I'm still trying to maintain like the blue with the purple. There's not a lot of pinks, but I like them because they look kind of glossy. So I'm just doing another little shade of pink, and I'm doing another little one there. So I'm just trying to make my hair look healthier on my Minecraft. See, it's not looking too bad. I put a little there, and then, all right, I think I got it. Okay, but you don't want to do too much. So let me outer, should I outer layer already? I might probably outer layer already, because I think I'm just doing too much on the base part. So I'm gonna use some of that same pink. Oof, I was trying to go over the same lines, but I think I went over on the other one. That's okay. I'm gonna go over those, just like the main highlighted parts. Maybe I should have done the bangs. Let's try this. This is like our first attempt, so it can't be too bad, right? I'm going to copy the colors that are on the bottom, so you get the little eyedrop one. And, oof, let me flip it. Oof, this thing sometimes glitches a little bit. So if I eyedrop, did I get the right one? Okay, and then I'm gonna do that blue I want to carry the blue down a little bit so that when she moves her face, see? Then it's like, you can't kind of see it from the bottom. There we go. I'm going to paint that part of it so that it makes it look like hair is kind of falling and filling my character. At least when you catch it from the bottom. It might not really work too much from the top, but let me see. Let me do a little bit of purple. All right. See, I'm looking good. I'm looking snazzy. Ooh. And we're gonna use the same dropper and then do the little blue underneath. And a little bit more blue. I still wanna, maybe like once I see it in action, I'm gonna see like what it ends up looking like. But right now I'm trying to get the face, all good. Let me fill in that there to kind of frame the face. And maybe just a little bit more of the blue in the front to kind of make that bang pop out. Because in the other one, I don't know if you noticed in the first one that we saw, she had the majority of the front done. But see, now this looks good. So, let's see, do I do some more let me do the top. And maybe that's it, right? See? Because now look, it looks nice. But then if we add the outer layer, it looks all like 3D. Like now it has layers and texture. Like it's different. It's not just like your typical like skin, your typical hair. And that's why I was wondering why some of these look like it. And I'm gonna, in the end of this, I'm gonna put some of the, see? And then when you put the body, you can kind of see it, how it's gonna kind of peekaboo. So, I'm gonna see if maybe I can put, I think I wanna frame my face a little bit. Let me see. There we go. See, because kind of how it goes like this. I think Afmao has something like that. I'm gonna look her up and I'm see if I can put like an example. But Afmao's character is completely, like that art is completely just beyond the skin editor. I don't know if it's just like animated or if they actually do a skin editor with that, because like, I'll put an example up while I'm doing this whole thing. And you'll see like even the eyes, instead of being actual like how we're doing here, because I'm gonna do a 2x6, which I think is pretty standard if you do a 2x6. I think even Afmouse is like that too, and I'll double check when I'm doing it later. But I like to put my eyelashes, so I put my dark lashes first, and then you have to do a gradient on the eyeball. So you wanna get a little gray to give it depth. And then I'm gonna just put brown because mine is brown. You can do like crazy eyes and like some cool colors, but I'm just gonna stick to like a good brown. But then I have to do kind of, let me see, I'm gonna do a darker shade on the top of it so that it gradients darker. See, I can't really tell. Let me see if I can do a darker brown. You can tell, right? Yeah, it's a little gradienty. But see, it's like your typical eye. And then look, I put my outer and like, how good does that look? I mean, for something that's maybe taken me like 10, 15 minutes. And this is while I'm talking and going into the whole tangent of everything. So that looks pretty good, huh? Let me flip her and like you see, I'm not very good at like doing a mouth. So, and like cheeks, let me see. I gave myself some little rosy cheeks. And let me see if I can do a mouth. I always see the ones where they're like smiling and stuff, but I don't know how they do that. I think that's it. Like that looks good. Like to me, that looks really good. See, but this program gets kind of glitchy every so often and like it fades all funky. But you can see, and then I'm gonna backtrack. Let me backtrack, and I'm gonna show you the different types of eyes you can do, because there's also, I think there's another popular way that they do it that is sideways. So let me get the same color again, but now it's like 2x2. So hold on, let me get a darker one. There we go. So I'm putting again the black for the eyelashes, and then I put a little outer rim there on the 2, and then I'm gonna put just a brown again for my pupil. Boop, and then boop. And then if I put the outer layer, let me put the lash again. I'm just gonna copy not like I couldn't just grab black, right? Let me go ahead and copy, oops. Let me go ahead and copy, there we go. So that it kind of makes, see, and then like my little lashes pop out, like when I turn it, she's got like, boop, ha. See, I like that. And then let me put a little mouth. Let me put a little, hold on. What did I do? Oh, it's because sometimes I forget and I eyedrop over there instead of just grabbing the pencil tool. And then I end up doing the same thing twice. And then I put a little mouth because I'm not very good at lips yet. I'm gonna try to, let me see if I can Maybe put a little rosy color in my cheeks. See, I'm doing it again. Wait, did I eye drop? No, see, you have to get the pencil. Let me get the pencil. See? It's pretty simple. It's basic. It's nothing too crazy, and you can start practicing. And like, I'm not too girly, but I like to have cutesy little things like that. And if you don't find a skin that you like, or if you want to kind of edit one of the skins that they have, because they have a whole bunch that you can just edit and then upload, then you can do that. And then I've seen like sometimes they have, let me not mess this up. Maybe this looks all funky. No, hold on. It's because of the outer layer. Okay. Because see, then when this thing goes on your body, I went too far. Hold on, let me take that little one away. No, I'll leave it. Okay. When you put the body, boop. No, let me take that off. No. What I'm trying to do is that when your body's there and like when things are moving, you'll have some sort of dimension to your neck. But now I'm just being like very picky about stuff. So now I just wanted to look all sorts of cool. So then I just download it. And when I hit download on the bottom of my screen, let me pull it up so you guys can see it on here. See, it just downloads like a PNG file, and then I can just either save it, or I can go manually into Minecraft and upload it, or let me see if you go down here, and then, or you can download it, you can upload it from your computer, right? And then you're all good. You can reset on that little corner there. Let me see, one last look, because I'm going to reset it. And then when we reset it, it's going to say like, all your work will be lost. Oh my God. So it's okay. I reset it because I already saved it, and we can go into another one. Look at what they can do. There's like bees. There's all this like nifty, crazy, cool stuff. And this is just one website. I don't know if there's more. But again, I'll put the email down below. Just send me like some examples, because how cool is that? And that way you can make your own little, like if I like making Roblox characters, this is amazing. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on Roblox, and then we'll start on Minecraft soon. It's just I can't even decide what I want to look like yet. So we'll see you on the next one.